You know, the first tattoo, first cavemen, they reckon it was just an accident, a bit of sharp stick that had soot on it, and just someone jabbed himself by accident. And they're like, it left a mark, so they're like, okay, this is permanent. Just for a long time with tattooing being associated with criminal culture in the East and in the West, but especially in Japan, there was a lot of Yakuza, so gangsters and stuff getting tattooed. Because they originally would have a band or a tattoo to indicate a crime or time in prison, or underneath their arm they'd have something relating to that. So they started to tattoo over them with the warriors and all the mythology, and that's how the large stuff developed. So often they would leave that open in there so they could show that they hadn't done anything criminal. So now you've got people from all walks of life, so people who just want to collect art on their bodies.
That's from the, is that sort of the tail there, is it?
Yeah, fluffy tail. But that's a Japanese.
Yeah. And then what will you use to cover up that?
Seaweed.
Yeah.
I think first the seaweed background.
Some of the more common motifs like dragons, just power and strength, knowledge, that sort of stuff. They'll be clasping a pearl of wisdom. So it's all very good luck in the Japanese, whereas the Western stuff's probably dragons are more darkness and evil. Koi fish in Japanese is perseverance, and they're more of a masculine sign, but because they swim upstream. But everything's related either to a myth or a story, and seasons are involved.
We're nearly finished. This is about 35 hours. And it does hurt. I wanted something that I knew was gonna still look good in another 25 years, unlike what I had. And the traditional Japanese work, it does. It's classic and it's bold, not too much fine detail. There's meaning in everything. The tiger is a symbol that has its own meanings, the kois, everything's classic, and I think a lot of people go into tattoos with a very clear idea on what they want, but sometimes the people that do them have the better ideas.
The Japanese have a word called, it's gamun, which means patience or perseverance. So you've got to have patience because big work takes a lot of time.
35 hours, that's all just taken, and that is so fast when you consider how much work is there and a lot of money, but some people buy stupid cars.
It's one of Japan's great art forms that's been around for a long time, but for the public, they won't let you in a bathhouse. You may be kicked out of a restaurant or a hotel if you're trying to swim in the pool. But it's probably going to change. Eventually they'll realise that it's been sitting on a cultural phenomenon, for centuries.